Hello and welcome to a daily dose of healing light language. I hope you're all doing well. Today's transmission is going to focus on how you rebalance yourself after being in a low mood state. So that could be anxiety, depression, overwhelm, that really low state where you just want to shut yourself away. It's something that I know personally. I have anxiety and depression sometimes, and I'll be sharing some tips that I've learned to help deal with that, because obviously the label of depression and anxiety is a 3D medical assessment based on symptoms that they know. As we evolve and have this, go through this ascension that we are all going through, what these states can actually now bring us is more clarity and insight to what needs healing, where it's came from, and what we can do about it. So I will get on with the transmission, and then after the transmission, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take you into, you should already be in a relaxed state anyway, but just make sure that you stay in that relaxed state, and I'll just talk you through connecting with your body to see how that feels, and I will give you some suggestions of some questions that you can ask yourself that might just help bring some clarity in for you. I'd love to know in the comments how you feel about this and whether it's helped. So I'll get on with the transmission and we will see what comes up. Okay, so again, if you'd like to make yourselves comfortable, close your eyes, or you can have your eyes open, it's up to you. I have mine closed just so that I don't get distracted by people walking past my flat and things like that. So if you take a deep breath and then breathe out. Take another deep breath and breathe out. And place your hand on your heart, left hand on your heart, right hand on your solar plexus if that's what you want to do. If you're comfortable to do that. If not, it's fine. Just have your hands relaxed on your lap or by the side of you. Amahosoto. Masaa kati imosoto umata ia. Sa azma kati isa ime ia dio. Ma akaso leis mese hata ti isine maika. So masakati isima o osumata sa akati. Sa masako osuma ia ya. Sa sabaso ko umakata alia. Baba ekiti isimasa asa upopu tatikiri isimasa. Sa masaka osu masilikiti. Masa ikiti si iya makata aya. So omako o masalai imisia. Sa maka o to o smasa iya. Sa kisimasia dia. Sa aka o ma o te aia pasakata ia saba iei. Sa aka o sumasakadia. Sa maka ora so sumasa ati imia. A masa o kutu. Masa o to o simasikati ia yati. Sa masako o sumasia. Maasa kiti isi ati ama o soto. Asasa moso. So sa te sis masakata apasakata masakata isi ya. Sa masako o sumasarudo. Sa mamakati isia I maso o dodo. Sa makata o lasakata. Sa oko masa asa o ma ati ima akata isi iada. Oko so masada. Ma akata asa titi isi masakata amo ma akatua. Masa o doya. Dara sako umasadi isma akati iaya. Sa magoto soda. Ma akato o sumaselekate imidia. Amasa otia. Samaka ola tatiki masakata amasa tidi. Takati iya. Mo o toto tapakata ti isimakata. Samasa akati ismasia. Ma ata o sumuso o sarakasisma. Amaka otoji. Matata akoto o sumasati isikati amasasati iya. Tasapata ka oso maka adia makata iya. Jasmaka asanidi. Ma akata asai ma adidia. Matata aka au to jimizi. Sama ako so najisi isidi. Amaka so osia. Ma atigia sa la pakati masatia. Amasa osakatia. Ma aka so maradiri imandia. Sama also masa. Marka simisidi ya. Amasa kata umasaya iya mandata. Ako baba tizi. Sabakati iusura tadi. Amakato usmasata asi ini disamata dia. Maakati simati etitika. Samati simasa aka usmatidi amaka alia. Amasa ko usmasele simasakata imoto to ati amatatea. Amasa kati isimato umasa ala papa aktia. You are divinely loved. May peace be with you. Okay, take another deep breath and gently release it. And stay in this relaxed state. Now, tune into your body. How is it feeling? Does it feel tense? And where is that tension? And if you're feeling tense and you've now located where you are feeling tense, ask it, why am I tense here? What do I need to know? It's okay if you don't get anything to start with. You can ask in a different way. What is it you want to show me? If you get an answer, That's great. Trying to remember it. If you don't get an answer, that's fine. It might just be that it's a hidden emotion that you're not ready to acknowledge or know yet, and that's fine. So what you can do now, just go up to your heart center, your heart chakra, and see that glowing, beautiful green. And see that expanding throughout your chest, throughout your abdominal region. See that light expanding down to your fingers, down to your toes, and then feel a more intense green in the area where you feel tense. Allow that to settle in. This is the energy of love, self-love. No criticisms, no judgments, just pure self-love. If this brings up an emotion for you, that's brilliant. Allow it to happen. Whether you cry, laugh, feel angry, this is an important message to you from your body. If you like, you can ask that emotion where it's come from. Why do I feel this emotion, whatever it is? And see if you get an answer. Okay. Now what I want you to do is just to bring in your aura, your energy field, which is around your body. Just bring it in and ask for it to be sealed, so that all of this self-love stays within your energy field. This is only for you. It's not for anybody else. It's for you. Okay, when you're ready, you take another deep breath and breathe out. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Get some movement back into your body. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. That is an exercise that you can do on any day, anytime, anywhere. I'd probably suggest not to do it in your car. Whether you park up in a park or something. If you're going to do that, then make sure you ground yourself, because you don't want to drive whilst you're all sort of fuzzy. So yeah, you can do that anytime you want to. You can do it in bed, at night, in the morning, whatever. However you're feeling, you can do that exercise. There are some things that you can ask, some other things that you can ask. So you can also ask, how can I resolve this? Where does it come from? I think I mentioned that before. What is the hidden emotion? And another really important question to ask is, whose voice are you hearing? So especially from when we're releasing and healing generational and ancestral pain and trauma, we can actually hear our ancestors' voices. Or if, your parents or your grandparents, whoever's that is, or your friends or teachers, anybody who's ever said anything to you, if it has been a criticism or a judgment, you might still hear that in their voice. So it's important to acknowledge where that comes from. If you want to, you can then send forgiveness to that person for saying that. You can forgive yourself for accepting it and believing it for as long as you have, and for letting it hold you back. And then you can send yourself some love, just how we've done it today with the green heart chakra, expanding it out, sealing it in your aura. These are really important things to know where it's come from, because we're, as children, we're not responsible for the traumas and abuse that we get. But as adults, we do have to heal it. And if we know where it's come from, that does help to heal it. You may not like it, which is probably going to be the case. And you don't actually even have to do anything or say anything to them unless they keep repeating the cycle. If they keep repeating the cycle, then you can say, "No, I'm not going to put up with that anymore. You don't get to speak to me like that." If they're no longer here, then it's up to you. You can send them forgiveness. They will get it wherever they are, whether they're in spirit or just, a million miles away from you. You can send them forgiveness, because at the end of the day, they've probably just repeated what they have been taught, or they are just repeating their own hurts and pain, and they've projected it onto you. So now, as we're going through our ascension, we don't need to carry that anymore, and we can let it go. We can transmute it into love. You can transmute it into healing energy that will benefit others or the planet or animals, however you want to do it. So I'm just looking at my notes that I've made, because I had to make some notes before I did this. Right, yeah. So I think that's basically it. So take care of yourselves, and know that however you're feeling is valid. Whether it's come from ancestral stuff, generational stuff, your parents, siblings, whoever, however you feel is validated. Okay? You're not going crazy, you're not being mean, you're not being stupid. You're not overthinking things, even if you may be. It's a cycle that is coming around for you so that you can heal it. I've said that I've had depression and anxiety myself. I find that I'm getting less and less and less of those cycles now, because I use these things to help me to heal it. So it takes a long time. I've been doing this about 10 years now. So, it does take time, but you're worth it. And you're more than enough. You deserve to have a life full of love and joy and happiness. Things are going to happen in life that are stressful, that may trigger, some depression, anxiety, and that. It's how you deal with it, though. Do you allow yourself to wallow in it? Or do you use it as a force for more healing? Okay. So I think that the last thing I want to say, the most important thing, is self-love and self-care. Okay, if you're feeling down, low mood, depressed, anxious, overwhelmed, whatever, then just take a day and just treat yourself to something special, or just wear your pajamas and just roll around the house doing nothing. But also do find some sort of exercise that you can find out where this depression or the low mood is coming from, because it's coming up for a reason, and your body is telling you. You know, if you're permanently exhausted, your body is telling you that you need to rest, and you need to sit down, and you need to talk with yourself. And you know, you don't have to do it in front of people. You can do it whilst you're in the bathroom, you know, just laid on the bed, whatever. But it's a good idea as well to journal. So, you know, write it down so that you don't forget. So that the next time it comes up, you can also ask, is this the same thing? You might get a yes, or you might get a no. But you know, talk to your body, because it's talking to you. It wants you to listen to it, which is why it's making you this way. So I will love you and leave you for now. I really felt that the transmission was a very gentle kick up the bum, so to speak. Not that they judge us or criticize us or anything like that, but they can see that we do create this loop ourselves. So, you know, they were. I don't usually get a translation, but some of it felt as though it's like you can now pull yourselves out of this. You can allow yourself to feel joy again. And things are never actually as bad as what you think they are. Now, that doesn't dismiss, you know, whatever you're going through. If you're going through some really tough times, that's not to dismiss it at all. But in the grand scheme of things, you know, we can make a mountain out of a molehill, as the expression says. So I will this time love you and leave you. So I hope you enjoyed that transmission and little exercise. Do let me know if you got any benefit from it, because otherwise, you know, I don't know how you're getting on with all these things. So it would be good for me to be able to know where to focus my intention and my energies. So that would be really good. So again, I will love you and leave you, and enjoy the week, and I will see you again soon. Bye.